Hello, I'm Erwin Tyler. I'm a longtime researcher coming out of IBM originally, and I've done quite a bit of work in the health field, and I'd like to discuss something with you today that you may not be aware of. Why is it that when we have many difficulties that we go to our doctors with, they'll give us treatments, and then it doesn't work, or it works very, very slowly? Something doesn't really gel when we go to someone who we believe is an expert. Now, I'm not blaming doctors, I'm not putting fault, but I'd like to explain to you why this situation exists and what it is that you can do about it. To begin with, doctors know only what they've learned. And primarily what they learn is not in medical school, but what they do when they get out. There are dozens and dozens of medical journals, the Journal of the American Medical Association, Lancet in England, Journal of New England Journal of Medicine, many, many, many others. And these doctors will look at the journals every month to get the latest findings. Now, just imagine, in this particular age of ours, the amount of information that comes out every month. Suppose there were only 100 journals, and believe me, there are many more than that, and many more printed in languages other than English. Suppose in each of these journals there are 5 research articles. That's 500 articles every month that your doctor is trying to keep up with. It's impossible. What happens is doctors narrow their field of research and learning. They take in as much information as they can, but about narrower and narrower fields. So what we end up with is a proliferation of specialists. Your doctor looks at you, thinks he knows the area of expertise that needs to be addressed, and he'll send you to a specialist. Now suppose he made a mistake. Suppose he sends you to a heart specialist, but the problem really is not your heart, but really is a nutritional problem. Well, he hasn't sent you to the right person. Why? Because he really doesn't know. He's guessing to the best of his ability, and his ability is limited because he's not a heart expert. Now imagine then what happens when you go to this expert, and he too is specialized, so he only knows a very narrow area. His expertise is not in nutrition, if that happens to be what would be best for you. So he cannot recommend to you to go to a nutritional expert. This is the problem that we are facing in our medical system today. What can we do about it? You and I, we need to make ourselves aware of what's available. We aren't necessarily experts, but we can make ourselves aware of what's available. I suggest to you that you take a look at some of the available literature on Amazon Kindle or Barnes & Noble Nook. Do a search on my name, last name first, Tyler, Irwin, and you'll see a list of available booklets that will describe to you some of the other approaches that you can make yourself aware of that will help you in deciding what's the best course for your medical approach. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to send me a note. Tyler at optonline.net. Tyler at optonline.net. I look forward to bringing you more information in the future and to writing many more booklets, providing you information to help you to be more healthy. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.